Hi guys, welcome back. This is really a random video. This is a video that I was not going to do. I was about to take my makeup off and get ready for bed. I'm actually in my pajamas and I thought, you know what? I thought about doing this video. I was going to kind of put it together, write down some notes. I've been contemplating and then I thought, I'm too tired to do a video today. And then I said, you know what? Do the video. I'm not prepared for the video, but just do the video anyway, because when something is on your mind that strong, or if somebody's on your mind and you're like, I need to call that person, call that person. Like there's a reason, or pray for that person. Because if something's on your mind that strongly, there's a reason for it and you need to act on it like ASAP. So okay, so this is something that's completely has nothing to do with the video, but I had to share this with you guys because this is the most stunning, beautiful, this is one of the most beautiful products that I have seen in a really long time. Like, it stands out, it's gorgeous, and I can't not share this with you guys. I ordered this because it was a limited edition and I had to have it. You guys know, if you know me or if you don't know me, I have to have lip balm on at all times. I use all the Bath & Body lip balms and anything that's good lip balms, like the Laneige. I use all those lip balms. You get those at Sephora. I think Ulta has them too. But any lip product that's good for your lips, there's not a moment that I don't have anything on my lips. Even if it's Aquaphor or something, chapstick, I have to have something. But I don't know if you guys have seen this. Probably most of you have, but it's the Tatcha limited edition. It is the Kissu lip mask. Okay, when you see this, you're going to, it's jaw-dropping. Let me just tell you this, okay? Like I said, it has nothing to do with what I'm even talking about, but okay, so this is a limited edition tinted lip treatment of moisture sealing, squalene, and calming Japanese peach extract for soft, pillowy lips with a subtle red camellia hue. Formulated without parabens, synthetic fragrances, mineral oil, sulfate detergents, sulfolates, I think I'm saying that wrong, DEA or TEA, non-irritating, non-sensitizing, dermatologist tested. Okay, you see that? Wait until you see this. I didn't even, okay, when I opened this, first of all, when you open it, you get this little gold spatula. And are you ready? You're not ready. Look at this. Let me see. You can see. It says Tatcha. Look at that. It's, wait till you see this. Tell me why I did not want to dip this spatula in here. Look at that. Oh my God. And this feels amazing on your lips. It is so silky. It is the smoothest, pillowy. It feels like your lips are little pillows. Now, it was a limited edition, you guys. I had to get it. I love Tatcha products. I don't have a ton of Tatcha products. I do like the skin mist, the primer, anything Tatcha I love. It's a little bit pricey, but I had to have this. Get yours, you guys. It's worth it. It is so worth it. It's called Red Camellia. Says it right there on the side. But look at that. Isn't that stunning? I did not want to dig into that, but let me tell you, it feels amazing on your lips. And it stays on your lips. It doesn't wipe off, obviously if you're eating or drinking, but if you're just sitting there or you put it on before you go to bed at night, It stays on your lips all night long. I had to have it, and I had to showcase it today in today's random video, random AF video, because I'm random. Okay, so let's get on to what this video was about. Um, as you guys know, I'm going to make a long story short. Okay, it's not going to be this long drawn out video, but I've been, struggling a little bit more with my post-traumatic stress this past few months, the complex post-traumatic stress. And you guys know that I also struggle with depression, and I have for many years. I've been on medications for 20 some years, almost 30 years. And realizing that when I'm having triggers with my post-traumatic stress, I was really battling, you know, because it was causing more depression. And then I had to come to the understanding, and after talking with my counselor, my therapist, realizing that my triggers with my, complex post-traumatic stress has nothing to do with my depression. It's two separate things. So when I'm having a trigger with, the trauma, that does cause some depression because it's discouraging, it's disheartening, it's scary, it's, you're in a fight, flight, or freeze, or fawn. There's all these different, fawn is a new one. And I've just really been beating myself up with all of it. I've been having a lot of triggers recently. There's been a lot of stuff going on which are bringing on the triggers. My depression has increased, but I think everybody's depression and anxiety has decreased or increased this past 2 years, like, it goes without saying with everything that's gone on with, the pandemic and everything. And I am my own worst enemy. Like, I am my own worst enemy. I can't work. I try to volunteer doing different things through church, through Hope House, and days that I'm really tired and I feel like I need to rest. I can't rest because, not because of anything anybody's telling me, not because, I have to go do something. It's just because I worked for so many years and was productive and active for so many years, for 36 plus years, that I can't, my brain is telling me between the hours of, let's say, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., those are the hours that you work. Those are the hours that you're productive. Those are the hours that you're doing something. You're not in your pajamas at 12 o'clock. You're not having coffee, till 1 o'clock. Well, although when I worked, I did drink coffee like almost all day long. But, these are things that I'm beating myself up about. Which makes me more depressed because, it's okay to listen to your body. If your body's telling you you need to rest, you need to rest. Like, and I've really also been learning to listen to my body. And, it's a lot of self-talk. It's self-talk every day, all day. So I spend time in my prayer closet. I meditate, on God's word. I meditate just deep breathing. I do my meditation baths. I do a whole lot of self-care. When you have any type of mental illness or anything emotional, depression, anxiety, bipolar, there's different forms of bipolar. I've talked to you guys about that. And being on medication for that and for a little bit of the depression, you have to really be careful and make sure you're getting diagnosed correctly, because a lot of times when you're bipolar and they put you on an antidepressant, it can send you like in a spiral. Like, it can have the opposite effect on you and cause a lot of damage. So make sure you're very careful with getting diagnosed correctly and getting on the correct medications. Like that's first and foremost before anything. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to tell you, you know, you should do this, that, or the other, because I'm only speaking for myself and from what I've been through, what I take, what I do, how I practice, you know, my self-care. So say, don't go to your doctor and say that I told you to do this. But, you know, being a people pleaser my whole life, from a little girl till an adult, it has taken years to rewire and unwind and unravel and untangle all of the, you don't have to please people, you don't have to prove yourself to people, you don't have to worry about what are they going to think. Or, you know, I'm the type of person where I'm like, you know, let's say I went and had lunch with somebody, or I, you know, did something with my church and, you know, interacted and we did a group thing, and, you know, I wanted to say something and there was a conversation and somebody else said it and I was going to say it, and then I beat myself up because it's like, why weren't you brave enough to speak up, you know? And then saying, you know, leaving and driving home and saying, you should have said this, you should have said that, like, why didn't you say this, you were thinking it, you know? And just beating myself up constantly. And even doing so in other circumstances and other situations. um, I've really come a long way. Always been very outspoken. I've always been very vocal and very communicative, or if that's a word. I've always been very clear on what I need, what I want, what I expect. Um, and sometimes too clear, sometimes too vocal for some people. But you can't ever say that I didn't tell you, or that I wasn't clear on what I needed or what I wanted. You can never say, well, you didn't tell me that, or, well, you should have explained it better, because if anybody knows me, will tell you that, yeah, I can talk you under the table and I can explain away. But the one thing that I have really, really had to stop worrying about and stop doing up until this current day is trying to prove to people that I am a good Christian woman. I am a good wife. I am a good mom. I am a good grandma. You know, I'm medically disabled. I'm medically retired. I do DoorDash when I can to try to make, you know, extra money. I mean, it's good to get out, you know. I do other things. I don't have to DoorDash, but if I want to go get some extra makeup, or if I want to, you know, go get an outfit or something, I don't have to look in the budget of, you know, what our monthly bills are. I can just go get it because it's DoorDash. It's free money. So, you know, I'm enjoying doing that. No, I'm not enjoying stressing out, getting orders mixed up and all that stuff, because stuff happens like that. And it happened to me yesterday, and the whole day was just like one thing after another. I had a pickup at Subway sandwiches. I get there and I have my DoorDash bag, right? Well, it's a big order. They ordered 3 sodas, 3 bottled sodas. And so, you know, I have my bag. So I'm putting all the food in the bags. And I asked the guy, can I get a bag for these sodas? And he said, don't you have a bag right there? And he kind of grinned, you know? And I'm like, are you serious? I said, you're really going to say that to me? I said, you're not going to give me a bag? So he handed me a bag, and I was like, wow. I said, that was really rude. That was totally unprofessional. I said, who's your manager? And he's like, she is. And she's standing right there. And I'm like, you're his manager? Are you not going to say anything? She's like, well, what happened? And I said, I asked him for a bag, and he said, don't you have one right there? And she just looked at him, and I go, are you going to say anything? She's like, well, I'll talk to him later, but right now I'm dealing with something more important. Do you know that it took all that I had? I said, wow, really? I said, I at least deserve an apology. Did I get it? No, I didn't. I said, I will be calling your manager tomorrow, which I haven't. And I prayed about it and said, you know what? Just go on, because all you're going to do is get on the phone with somebody else. You're going to get hyped up and stressed out and upset more. That's okay. You know, they'll get theirs. somewhere down the line. It was just one thing after another. And, I was just like, why am I even doing, DoorDash today? Like, you're not supposed to be getting stressed out. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be just making, extra money. So I had to tell myself, it's okay. It's not a big deal. You got your order, you moved on, go to the next order. And it was another one pushing my buttons. I had to pick up at Walmart. It said one item, pick up at Walmart. I was like, cool, I could do that. That's easy. $8.50 I made off of it. Go pick it up. What is it? It's a file cabinet. Okay. I weigh 115 pounds. Yeah. But I'm very strong. I have a lot of upper strength, so it wasn't a big deal. It was kind of heavy, but it wasn't a big deal for me. I was working the Arvada area, right? Where was the delivery at? In Commerce City. I was like, oh my God. So I have this file cabinet in my car. I have no other choice but to deliver it. I have to drive to Commerce City because I've already got the order, and I have to complete the order, get this file cabinet to the customer so that I can get paid. I was so mad. I was cussing the whole way over there. And then I said, you know what? Stop. Stop. You chose to do this today. This happens. It's not a big deal. Just drive, listen to some music, go through the traffic. It was rush hour, and go drop it off. I talked myself out of that one. I've been having to do a lot of self-talk because I've just been getting like, why did that person just do that to me? Why did that just happen? Like, I'm so nice to people, and, why did that person do this? Like, why did they treat me like that? Or why did they say that to me? And then I catch myself explaining away like, I am a good person, I do this, I do this, I do this. I don't like to list off the things that I do for people, but God knows what I do. And I have conversations with God every day, all day. I talk to God all day long. Thank you, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. It's like, I'm constantly, asking God to forgive me for something that I just said, or I just thought, or I cussed. Oh my God, sorry, Lord, I didn't mean to say that. Or sorry, Lord, I didn't mean to cut that person off. Or I didn't flip nobody off. But, I'm just catching myself just beating myself up for being human. And we're our own worst critic. And right now, I'm just in a place where I'm in between things. I'm kind of in limbo in different areas of my life, and that's okay because I'm right where God wants me to be. And I just told God, you know what, Lord? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why this is happening in this part of my life. In this part of my life, this is happening. And over here, this is what's going on. But you know. And that's enough for me. People say it's okay to not be okay, and you do all these inspirational quotes and videos, and it's okay to not be okay, and but really mean it. Yeah, you do go sit and cry. I do go in my prayer closet and cry. I do get on the floor and cry. I do sit in the bathroom and cry. I lay in the bathtub and cry. I don't say, why, God, why? I just say, Lord, like, my life is hard right now, and I'm really hurting, and Father, I really need you. And every loving father wants nothing but the best for their children. So I go to my loving Father, and I talk to my Father, and I tell him, Father, I need you. This is what's happening. You see that this is what this person is doing. If it be your will, you will deal with them. Or you will change something in me, or you will show me, speak to me. I don't always want to go to God and tell him what I need and what I want and why I'm hurting and why aren't you doing this and why aren't you changing that. I have really learned to just go to God and just sit there and say, you know what, Lord? I don't want to ask you for anything. I just want you to speak to my heart. My heart is open. I want you to use me. I want you to speak to my heart. I want my ears to be open to you. and I want to be yielded to you, and I want you to use me, and I want you to show me whatever it is in me that's not pleasing to you. Change it, or help me to see, to realize what it is in me, to discover what it is so that I can change it, I can fix it. And the only person that I need to please, and the only people that we need to be pleasing to, obviously we want to please each other, but the only person that you need to worry about what they think of you is God. You know, all that matters is what God thinks of you. If you're being a loving, giving person and you're doing your absolute best and people are treating you bad, that's between them and God, or them and who their maker is, who whatever they believe in. You know, don't beat yourself up. I have to stop beating myself up. I can tell you that there hasn't been one day that I have been able to stay in my pajamas and watch movies. I just haven't done that because I can't do that. And for whatever reason, the closest I can get to just a pajama day, or just, I'm just going to watch TV and relax day, the closest I can get to that is getting up, taking a bath, putting on some sweats or some shorts and a t-shirt, doing a tiny bit of makeup, making the bed. If I'm going to lay on the bed or in the bed, I can't be in the bed under the blankets, but I can make the bed, get a blanket and lay on the bed. That's about as far as I can go with that. I know it's weird, but that's as far as mentally that I can let myself go, as far as just having a lazy day, not being productive. Um, if I don't go anywhere that day, but most days I try to go at least one place. Um, there's been a couple days where I have made it to where I could stay in, and I cleaned and um, did makeup and cleaned my beauty room and stuff like that. But I really have to stop being so hard on myself and not worrying about what people are going to think about me. And if I'm drinking coffee at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's okay. And if I didn't fold the clothes that were sitting in the dryer since this morning, it's okay. I can run the dryer, get the wrinkles out, fold it when I realize it or when I remember. If there's dirty pans in the sink, I don't go to bed with a dirty kitchen because I don't like waking up to a dirty kitchen. But you know what? I'm tired, I'm beat, and I can't do one more thing. So I'm going to just leave the dishes in the sink until the morning. I am really having to be more gentle with myself, and I have to practice what I preach, because I tell everybody all the time, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to just, have a me day, a self-care day. I do have self-care days. I do that. That's one. Those are good things. Those are things that I'm very good at, is self-care. I do my bubble baths. I do my Epsom salt baths. I do my facials. Get my nails done. I just went and got my hair colored last week, and I'm very, very good at self-care. It's just the relaxing part. It's just being able to just sit and watch a movie at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and being able to focus and not feel like you need to be cleaning something, or you need to be out making money, or you need to be doing something for somebody. But the one person that I forget to do for, out of everybody, because I'm running around doing everything for everybody, the one person that I'm not doing for, or thinking of, or worried about what they're going to think, is me. I forgot about me. And I have to put me first. And that's what I'm working on. And that's what I'm going to start focusing on more, is me. And what am I going to think? How do I feel? I want to be pampered. I want to be loved. I want something special made for me. I want to bake a cake for me. I want to make some chocolate dip pretzels for me. I don't want to just make them for, my my friends or my people, you know, my friends at church. And, you know, I want to make something special for me. I want to go buy something cute for me. Like, I'm so busy doing all these little special things for everybody else that I forgot about me. And other than the self-care, I've been really good with that. But I am going to have a me day. And if I want to lay and watch a movie, I'm going to. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. I think the biggest thing for me is somebody told me one day, and it's always stuck in my mind, you know, a body at rest stays at rest. And so I started freaking out like, oh my God, what if I relax one day and one day leads into another day? And then I'm just like, then I don't ever get ready and I don't put my makeup on. Like, I get like OCD about everything because I freak out about everything, which is part of my anxiety and my obsessive compulsive stuff. So anyway, that's what this video is about. Is I'm not going to be my own worst enemy anymore. I'm going to be my new best friend, and I'm going to take care of me, and I'm going to be more patient and loving and have more grace and mercy on myself. Because if you don't, and you're not getting it from anywhere else, and you can't pour from an empty cup, my cup is pretty empty. So anyway, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. It was informative, if nothing else. You heard a big butt of information from me and what I've been dealing with and thinking about, and it's kind of, you know, here and there and everywhere, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I probably could have thought it out a little better. I probably could have got my notepad and made notes on points that I wanted to hit, but that was the gist of it. And sharing my little gem, my Tatcha lip mask. I'm so excited about that. Oh my God, you have no idea. So anyway, you guys, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you found it helpful or informative. Be your own best friend. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let people make you feel bad about yourself, about anything that you do, because trust me, as much as you're trying to impress and worry about what other people are thinking, they're not even paying attention to you because they're too busy trying to make somebody else impressed and worried about what they're thinking. So nobody's even paying attention to all the work we're putting into with these people who we think should be thinking the most of us, and they're not even paying attention to us. They're really not. So anyway, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening and hanging out, and keep an eye out for my next video. Who knows what it'll be, but give this video a thumbs up. It'll help YouTube, you know, get me some views, you know, in the algorithm and whatnot. Leave your comments, questions, and suggestions for me down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.